you love me? Do you need me?
Hello my friends, welcome to the party. So today's video is my first Halloween tutorial on YouTube ever, and I'm so excited. This is my favorite time of the year. I love doing this kind of stuff. I'm trying not to show my hands because they're not painted, but you know, whatever. I wanted to do something that was colorful and kind of neon and glow in the dark with some gems. This is what happened. I'm so excited for you guys to see this. So if you want to hang out for the party and watch me do this to my face, the obvious thing to do would be just keep watching. I'm starting this look off with a fresh, clean face, and I'm grabbing the NYX Wonder Pencil in light, and I'm just going to start to map out the shape of the skull or the jaw that I want. I'm doing the same thing with the eyes and just mapping out the shape that I want. Feel free to get creative with this. I kind of wanted mine to look like I was angry, so I kind of did them at an angle. For color, I'm using the Makeup Forever Flash Palette, which looks like this, and I'm just going to start laying down the blue. I tried to make sure that if I was placing color on one portion of my face, I would go ahead and put it opposite on the other side to kind of create a little bit of a pattern. I'm continuing to do the same thing and just placing colors all over my face. Really, you can do whatever you want. I just started playing around and seeing what I like. I did try to make sure that I was placing colors next to ones that would blend out well together. To make sure everything blended out well, I just would go back and forth with the colors, overlapping them until it looked right. Moving on to the spirit gum, I went ahead and applied it on my lips, and as that's starting to get a little bit tacky, I'm going to go ahead and draw these black lines on either side of my mouth so I know where I want the teeth or the gems to be. I got these gems from Michael's, and I just picked out a bunch of different colors and shapes and sizes. I did put the spirit gum all over my lips when I first began, but I needed to work in smaller sections, so I went back and put some on and then just continued to place the gems where I wanted. Taking this black body paint from Mehron makeup, I'm going to go ahead and fill in that jawline, and you'll see I'm going to kind of start to disappear as I blend in with the background. Using that same black paint, I went ahead and started to shade around the gems. I didn't want anything that was too clean. I wanted it to look kind of messy, so I just started to shade around them and then draw little lines upwards. I am jumping around a little bit here, but I went ahead and started to fill in the rest of my ears, my neck, and the rest of my body. And look, I'm disappearing. I'm going to quickly go in and create the nose, and then I wanted to make sure that the colors were standing out and really vibrant, so I went back in and added a little bit and kept blending just to make sure it was exactly how I wanted it to be. Grabbing these neon glow-in-the-dark paints, I'm going to start to create the bones of the skeleton. As you can see, I started off with yellow, but then decided I wanted to go in with orange instead. Going in with the pink, I'm just going to start to add a little bit of dimension to these bones. Alright, now for the eyes. I saved this part until last because I knew that it was going to crease, so I figured if I do this at the very end, the chances of it creasing are slightly lower. I squeezed out some of those glow-in-the-dark paints on this little pan. I'm taking this big duo fiber brush, and I'm just going to start to stipple that all over my face. I wanted it to look like paint splatter, and I tried doing that with a brush, but it was not happening, so this just worked out better for me. I went and put these pink glow-in-the-dark contacts in from Camo Eyes, and now I am just going to finish up the eye area. I went and blacked everything out, as well as putting a black hole in my waterline to make sure that everything just blended well. And then I did set it all with black eyeshadow to prevent any creasing. I really wanted to create the illusion that I was blending in with the background, so I went ahead and took that black paint in my hair. Looking back, I wish I would have taken it further back, but you know what? It worked, so here we are. And here is how it looks. This is with the black light and some studio lighting. That's pure black light. And then again, just black light with studio lighting, added a little bit more on the eyes. And there you have it. All right, you guys, here's the finished look. If you don't want to do anything glow in the dark, that's totally fine. You can just kind of go with the colorful skull, black everything out. But if you guys decide to recreate this, make sure to tag me on Instagram because I would love to see your looks. If there's any looks that you want me to do, definitely leave that down in the comments below and I will do my best to make it happen for you. I am so excited for this season. It's gonna get wild, it's gonna get crazy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and I will see you in my next video.